In any case, we do feel this is more sustainable to broadening access. We are looking forward to getting this process underway, which, as I mentioned, we are targeting later this month for at least one centralized exchange listing. We know it's been a long time coming. We're super excited to share more information on this, which we'll have soon. So keep an eye out. We'll have more details for you guys on that soon.
It reminds me of this book I've been reading. It talks about the 20-mile march. Interesting stuff. Check it out. Next question comes from H. Barb. Can the team go into detail about the Larry airdrop for Epic 12? What caused the delay beyond the typical 24 hours? And do you have plans to mitigate future delays?
Yeah, hey everyone. Great to join you for another AMM. So, addressing the delayed reward distribution for Epoch 12, this was due to the USDC HBAR pool generating a large amount of data that wasn't piping properly into Redis. So it's temporarily saved for final processing. So this process, which normally takes 10 hours, failed overnight, and we had to rerun it the following day. The Larry rewards calculation process, as initially designed, was intended to reach only a limited scale in terms of the amount of data processed. So we're currently working on optimizing it by computing liquidity hours over shorter time horizons. So it's currently 2 weeks, and we'd be shifting it to hourly. And furthermore, we aim to archive historical data and enable recalculations of arbitrary ranges of hours in case of missed events or unexpected downtime. So this should allow the process to take minutes instead of multiple hours. And it's also one step closer to allowing us to show estimated Larry earnings on the interface. And just as an aside, the airdrop process, which comes after these calculations, has already underwent significant optimization via batching of transactions. So we are very happy with this result.
Yeah, I like the way that sounds for sure. Next question comes from Ashley. Which cryptocurrency exchange is SaucerSwap potentially in discussions with for a listing?
Yeah, so as mentioned in the previous answer, we are in discussions with a number of exchanges from varying tiers and regions. So some are tier 1, others are reputable tier 2 exchanges. And we have also been in discussion with relatively smaller, still high quality, but more targeted demographic exchanges. So I should say regional exchanges. So the idea is that we have some dedicated users from very specific regions in the world. We want to give them the best support and experience possible. So supporting our Spanish-speaking users is a big goal of ours, our Korean and Japanese users. So we have really taken quite a broad approach to listings in general. We are looking at the regional exchanges, reputable tier 2 exchanges, and some tier 1 exchanges as well. And most of the conversations we have initiated have been developing productively, so we've been very happy to see that.
Awesome. Thanks, Peter. Another question from Ashley. Are there any potential collaborations planned with Pack or H Suite in the future?
Yes. So we have several exciting collaborations planned with the Hashpack team as it relates to their upcoming Pack token launch. I don't want to give anything away just yet, but our teams have been in close communication over the past couple of months, and we're looking forward to supporting a smooth launch, deep liquidity, and attractive incentives for Pack on SaucerSwap. So you can expect the first of several governance proposals to be published near the middle of this coming week.
Awesome. Anon wants to know, are there any plans to implement an order book into SaucerSwap?
So there's currently no plans to integrate an order book into SaucerSwap, given that it's an entirely different architecture than the current automated market maker. It would introduce complexities related to order matching, order types, and order management that are not present in the current AMM model. And this would require substantial development efforts and could potentially introduce new risks and complexities to the protocol.
Thanks for the insight, Joseph. A question from Hashpack to the Moon. Any ETA about when we can start staking XSauce on community pools? And more importantly, when can we start burning Plonk Epoch NFTs for Saucelings?
So that is on the docket for this year. First order of business for development is governance. So governance has, and this relates to the kind of introduction where I mentioned we have been heads down on development. So governance is a long-awaited feature. It realizes a core utility for the sauce token, which was defined in the initial documentation and the roadmap. So we have been working pretty diligently on governance for the past few weeks here. It's going on a few months now. And we're really excited about the architecture that we developed to support it in a way that is really unique to Hedera and fully leverages the native services while remaining really easy to use, both for proposal creators having kind of a comprehensive tool set to create proposals and do temperature checks and everything that should go with governance, as well as users who either want to actively participate in the governance process or delegate voting power to other accounts that they trust. So we're really building a fully featured governance platform. It allows for quite a robust approach to on-chain efficient governance, and it will allow the community to do some cool new stuff. For example, aligning incentives for both SauceSwap version 1 and SauceSwap version 2 via proposal creation. So the community will have an active real-time process and platform for aligning incentives in SauceSwap version 1 and version 2 by voting with their sauce as well as XSauce tokens. So this is really just a core feature to the protocol. We'll have more information on governance soon, both kind of how it works, the UI, how the discussions will work, as well as the purview of governance to start. But please know that this is the main feature we are working on at the moment. We're really excited to bring this core utility to the SauceSwap platform and the Sauce token online. So keep an eye out for that. We will look at other items on the roadmap after we get governance out.
Yeah, man, that sounds super awesome. I'm pretty stoked about it myself as well. Next question is, what do you do as a team so that the token is listed on other dexes, and why hasn't it been listed on more dexes?
Yeah, so firstly, I assume you're referring to dexes on other chains. Currently, there isn't much value in this, as it requires a sizable amount of tokens to be allocated from the treasury to both liquidity and possible incentives. And these resources could instead go towards supporting additional SEX listings, as well as feature development. So if users want to swap for Sauce on-chain, they can simply use SaucerSwap or other Hedera dexes. And with that said, our attitude towards cross-chain Sauce liquidity may change as more interop solutions like Axelar go live. So we can circle back then.
That sounds good to me. All right, guys, Toro, I'm ready for this bull run to get underway. I want to thank everyone for attending and following our humble Hedera project. But as usual, before we head out, we have some parting words from Pineapple.
ABFT, I love your enthusiasm. So that was a short and sweet AMA. Exciting things are right around the corner, and I think 2024 is going to be really awesome. But before we sign off today, the team would like to give out a Dogstar Award to an awesome community member. For those that are new to our community, Dogstar Awards are given out to users who have made a positive impact on SaucerSwap, and this could either be through community engagement or various promotions. So today's award goes to Chris V. Thank you for your support of SaucerSwap and Hedera on Twitter. Your posts are always interesting. So please submit a support ticket to claim your prize. And with that, my friends, thanks for being a part of the SaucerSwap community and have a wonderful weekend. Happy Mother's Day.
Thanks, everyone. Yeah, keep an eye on our socials. We will have some really exciting news to post in the next few weeks. So thanks for coming to the AMA. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, guys.